My name is Alexander, and I'm a racist.
I have a dream.
On August 28th, 1963, from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered a speech that would not only change the world, but change the way the world would think. I Have a Dream spoke of a world that was blind to discrimination and seen through the eyes of love. Dr. King's message still resides within our minds even till this day. I remember when I was a kid, my mother and father told me to love myself even if nobody else would. I remember being the only Indian student in a predominantly black and Mexican school, being subjected to racial slurs. I even remember a student calling me Gandhi in front of everyone, and then everyone joined in. Dune Coon, Camel Jockey, Raghead, Dothead, but worst of all, Sand Nigger. The funny thing was, the student that started it was wearing a Dr. King t-shirt.
I have a dream.
It's when anybody unfairly judges someone else based on anything that makes them different.
In a nutshell, fear, ignorance, and stupidity.
How many Jews can fit in a SUV?
It's when you take somebody who's different, you might consider strange, and you treat them like they are scum that crawled out from under a rock.
What's the difference between a pizza and a black guy?
What does a gay horse eat?
Is not letting someone do something because of a certain aspect about them.
I got CPS called on me because I'm in a wheelchair. That was the only reason.
What do you get when you cross a black guy with an octopus?
What sound does a chainsaw make when you start it?
Anybody, like regardless of race or gender or anything, doesn't get treated as anybody else would of a different race or gender.
People getting treated wrongly because of the color of their skin, their religion, or their sexual orientation.
Okay, there were two quarterbacks that played for LSU, and one was black and one was white.
When I was pregnant, I parked in the expectant mother's parking spot over at Davies R Us, and they just thought I was a fat person.
When you're like racist or anything, when you allow any of those things to influence your decision?
I didn't talk the way other people talked, and I was kind of scrawny. And they didn't like that for whatever reason.
Every time I go up for a co-op or interview or financial aid, because I'm not a minority, I get discriminated against because I'm white and male.
Alienate other people due to race, gender, sex, creed, religious beliefs.
In high school, whenever we would walk by the class of special ed kids, people would call them like retard and laugh at them and make fun of them, and they can't really help that. So,
what do you call Mexican without a lawnmower? Unemployed. That was a good one. So what's your favorite joke?
My name is Alexander, and I'm a racist.